Hello, hello, hello. And yes, this is a special one. I totally blanked on a few things that I told you about yesterday because of chemo brain. First of all, this is Charlie Chaz from CGM3 Productions. How are you before this big weekend indeed in athletics and in sports and everything else in between? I know we're counting down for an amazing Christmas holiday, an amazing holiday in which is we're all blessed for and whatnot. And obviously got the Bills hat on just to keep a reminder because it's Bills and Patriots this weekend. Army Navy's this weekend. Go Army, beat Navy. We already summed that up yesterday. Also, I call this, what would I call the 38th entry? I'm not going to say 39th yet because that's going to be next week. But technically, this is the 38th special. Oh, yeah. If you remember that rock band, great Southern rock band. They were great. Saw them a couple times with PDH. Yeah, long time ago. And they were amazing. And, just seeing them with Honeymoon Suite and, and on their tours and whatnot. And they're totally amazing. So anyway, I know I'm rambling on, but this is the 38th special part of it. And obviously, round 17 was phenomenal. The blood drive, the blood, whatchamacallit, my blood transfusion, there we go, chemo brain, but it's blood transfusion. It was held Wednesday. We had a little bit of, obviously inclement weather, but everything was safe and sound. So I'm pretty, very, very much want to go. And obviously, I'm in the bedroom right now. Yeah, go figure this out. I mean, I still got to get this place decorated and whatnot. It's absolutely amazing. And, it's like it's coming around. So it's coming around, folks. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. And, and it's in every bit of the way, it's wonderful. And in solitude, I feel safe. I feel wonderful. There's, hardly no issues here. Just a lot of peace, clarity, prayer, and hope, peace, and just enjoying the, just enjoying the day, like I said, normally I get up, between, 5:30 in the morning. And, I said, yeah, let me get the ball rolling. So I say that every morning. And obviously, if you see my pieces on Facebook or on Instagram or on, on the various types like that, I call it It's a Win because we're up, we're alive, folks. We're kicking butt. We're doing it out there. And, to, my amazing angels out there, I thank you for that. And to answer the question about that, everybody saw that video, which I got a good, good round of it. I'm like, this is actually appreciative. So thank you so much for the, the kind words, the comments, the energy, because I'm feeling that off from you guys, and I really appreciate it. Please keep it up. And really to one of my heroes, Brianna, I love you. I'm doing okay, even though they said I had like a, an impartial smile, but you know why? Because I'm tired. And again, it makes me think, a couple of things. It's like, how am I going to get this stuff up here? How's the move going? Everybody's been asking about that. How's the move going? What do you need? I'm like, I'm pretty much set. The only thing is I just need a couple trucks, a couple things. We'll get everything, straightened out and everything else. And I just need the help. I need the strength. And that's the main thing right now. I keep looking at the mirror. I look at myself. I smile a little bit. But I look at it, I'm like, oh, God, you should see me underneath it all. And pretty much, it's definitely physical therapy. It's definitely a lot of weight training, getting my proteins back. And we'll get that eventually. But for right now, I'm blessed. I have a beautiful place. It's actually going to be an amazing weekend. I get to see my friends at this beautiful party that we're having. So, but this is like, that's, along that way. So before I'm rambling on, before I'm starting to get, any other updates, first of all, I had a foot doctor today. They gotten my toenails down. Now, if you saw my toes, you would have been like gassed. I'm like, what do you have? Dinosaur toe? I'm like, no, it's just basically my nails had to be cut. So, and it's so hard with the, you try to find the right pair of clippers and everything else. It's nice to have a doctor. So shout out going to Dr. Nancy Condro from the Family Foot Care. And then, that inspired me. In fact, she did take care of me years ago. And I really had a foot issue. They said, why are you gimping? Why are you, well, because there's other health issues with it. And now, but I'm more I'm more worried about number one, about the pancreas and about the liver. So, and, right now, basically, I got the health checkups coming up next year. I got some other little, medical visits coming up. There we go with the chemo brain, but we're going to make it happen. Don't you worry. And I'm glad I'm taking my time. I'm not speeding up, and I'm just here, just making sure about my entries here. And again, this is like a nice place to crash out. So I might take a nap a little bit right afterwards. You never know, Anyway, before I go into farther, I experienced, obviously, Sullivan County experienced two winter-related snowfalls. One was this past Wednesday, and the one prior to last week was last Tuesday. Now, that was that everybody says, oh, we're going to, we're closing, everything, Monday. And then sure enough, I'm wondering when we're going to sell. Well, sure enough, we had a nice, significant snowfall right in this town. And, when everything was said and over, this place in where I'm at right now, absolutely amazing. Now, if you ever get the paper called the Sullivan County Democrat, hello, Crystal, by the way, and a great staff, with amazing features and what they said, they actually said this online. They actually said, we'd like to see your first day of winter pictures. And I looked outside. I'm like, you know what? If it clears up a little bit out there, maybe I should. So that being said, and being a film geek, obviously, being a film geek, picture geek, I go out there with the camera, start taking a few pictures, and it comes to life. And it just reminds me of, back in the day when the Catskills were the Catskills in the 1940s, the 50s, early years. And it's magical. And up here, it's magical. It kind of reminds me the vision of Currier and Ives and a normal Rockwell season or normal Rockwell painting regarding a beautiful, beautiful snowfall in the Sullivan County Catskills. So that being said, I sent the picture to the Democrat, and they said, we'd love to have your picture in there. I said, cool. So as it was being processed and everything else, and they said, thank you so much for the your response and everything else. It's like, do you want to put yourself in? Yes, so I did. And then comes around on Friday, on the last Friday's Weekender, and it was an amazing piece on the inset or whatever on the Weekender edition, from the readers. And there were 4 or 5 pictures, and then there was the one picture of Jeffersonville celebrating its first snow. Now, Jeffersonville, again, I'm tuning it up because a lot of amazing events out here. In fact, a few weeks ago was the Duretsky Holiday Parade. And obviously, with the snow being here and seeing all the decorations, the decor, the holiday, everybody is wonderful. And you feel that magic. And that's what it is, basically. So magic in the area in the Sullivan County Catskills, it's amazing up here. It's absolutely breathtaking. So that's the real reason that I want to get back on here, because I totally forgot about that yesterday. Now, also, I've heard from very important people in my life, telling that I'm okay, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed, and we'll see where this is all going to happen. So this is really truly a wonderful time of the year with a lot of thoughts, a lot of a lot of things going on health wise, and how to continue on being that warrior, being that what's the next step? What is going to be? What is the next thing that I'm going to do? Well, I mean, I'm continuing to doing these bits, and just paying attention to what the doctor has told me. Like I said, the 18th round's coming up next week, next Wednesday to be exact. And wouldn't it be nice if I actually had the 18th round next week? Because the following week is Christmas, folks. Oh yeah, I don't want to be down there, during Christmas week, and but it's in the will and the way, and it's like what the powers that be, the powers that be. So, but again, it's just an amazing time of the year, most wonderful time of the year, and you're getting to see a little bit more and more. Sure, I'm going to be probably doing something with the kitchen in a few, maybe the next round or two or whatever, but we're still in boxes. I'm taking it easy, got my hat on, watching a few videos, and just enjoying, having that cup of tea and keep myself warm, and being grateful and being blessed and being patient and hopeful and peaceful at the same time. So when the move actually, when the move is officially complete, it'll probably be sometime in 26. And again, keep this in mind. I have no strength. There's going to be a lot of people going to be coming around, helping me out, loading up the stuff, bringing the stuff over here, coming up the one flight of stairs, which is safe actually. So I can't wait to, show my new home, and a very much of a warm greet of the housewarming party here. So, but that being said, everything's going pretty well. And Christmas cards, and that's what I've been doing. I've been writing out a lot of Christmas cards lately. It's like who I've been forgetting. And then again, once again, here we go. Chemo brain, it's like who's been, and who's really been in the loop, for checking in and whatnot. So I got these special cards, and I'm hopefully, if I can get a little bit more to think about, maybe I will put a little bit more out there. But right now, just doing it nice, slow, and easy, and just doing it. So, anyway, this is just an amazing day. And again, thank you to, the powers that be that got me through this so far. And we're going to make it. We will definitely make it. So anyway, on this Friday, by the way, it's National if you know this, 1212, 1212, check. It's National Soundcheck Day. And just keeping this as a fun fact, now, my niece, aka my power of attorney, is a teacher. Okay, I'm not going to say where, in an undisclosed location. And I was starting cracking up. So, last month was 1114 equals 25. Well, do you realize, fun fact, tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to be 12, 13, 25. Get it? 12 plus 13 equals 25. It just comes thinking, what's going to come up with 26? Who knows? But you're going to be seeing. Oh, God. We're going to probably have to start doing later on in the month of January. And I just said, oh, yeah, that's that. That's this. I'm like, it's just fun fact. And, I just hope it just makes you chuckle and make you realize that, yes, mathematics is the power. I got to tell you. Fun facts and anything that's historical like that, it's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I just want to let you know I'm doing okay. I got the love. I got the look. This is my bedroom. I'm actually looking outside. It's not too bad. It's getting a little dark. But you know what? It's that time of the year. So, and again, it's like third next week, it's going to be the 21st. So I was just thinking about this. So I just want to wish you a very happy, blessed winter solstice, and the shortest day of the year, because after all these early sunsets and whatnot, we'll be seeing the light a lot. Believe me, it's kind of nice, and it just kind of just gives that nice, warm, cozy feeling. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up for now for pre 18 on the 38 special, or 38.1 of what may be. 38.1, the extended version. So this is Chuck Charlie Chaz from CGEM3 Productions. Have a wonderful weekend, and please be careful. Please dress warm. Please drive carefully. And if you're doing some amazing parties out there, take your time and just use common sense, basically. All right. You have a wonderful weekend. Go Army, beat Navy. The Bills and Patriots. Bills got it. Let's hope. Let's hope, please. And we'll chat soon. Otherwise, peace, love, and friendship. See ya.